So I am covering the microscope and the pH lab today. My name is Denise Guerin. I'm one of the biology instructors here at Santa Fe. And what we're going to do in part A is we're going to be identifying the parts of the microscope and talking a little bit about the functions of each of the parts. And then we will move on to different various other parts of the lab. Okay, so we're going to talk about the different parts of the microscope. I'm not necessarily doing it in the same order that you see it in the lab manual. However, I'm going to go through kind of what you would see first and how you might, think about the microscope. All right, so what you first start looking through is the ocular. The ocular are these two pieces up here. This is called a stereoscope, actually, because you can look through and it helps you see 3D a little bit. These oculars are actually 10 times magnification. So whatever you were looking at under the microscope would be 10 times the magnification of what the object actually is. The object would be on this part of the microscope, which is going to be, I'll show you in a little bit how that works, but it's going to be here with light shining through it. So the light would be coming up through it, coming through these lenses here. So you're going to look through here. There's a series of, some mirrors in here, and then you're going to be looking through another lens down here. So there are, if you look on this microscope, there are 4 lenses. So I'll just roll that around so you can see all 4 of them. Notice they are various sizes or lengths, and those sizes are representative of the actual magnification. So the smallest one is the smallest magnification and going up in magnification this direction. The smallest one has a little 4 on the side of it. That means it has 4 times magnification. And combined with your ocular, that's 4 times 10, or 40 times total magnification for this lens. If you move to this one, it has a 10. So 10 times 10 is 100 times magnification. This one has a 40. That's 400 times magnification, and this one has 100. So that's 1,000 times. So the names of these, the smallest one is the scanning lens. That is because whatever you are looking at gives you the largest fields of view, or the largest view of the slide that you have underneath the microscope. Then when you move it to the next highest lens, what is happening there is that it's going up in magnification. You get a smaller field of view. It's kind of like Google Maps, where you start with a big picture and you get whatever you're looking at in the middle, and then as you go in to a closer view, you have to recenter everything and so forth. So I could go up again. This is the scanning lens. This is the low power lens. This is the high power lens, and the last one is the oil immersion lens. The oil immersion lens, it's necessary to use oil as an interface between the slide and the lens itself, because the light coming through is kind of going on the outside of the field of view of the lens, and that makes it scatter, so you have to refract the light with the oil to make it go through the lens. So this is kind of a specialized lens for looking at things really close, all right? So those are the main parts of the microscope. This is the microscope body. So again, ocular, body, lenses, scanning lens, low power, high power, oil immersion. This is the stage, and on the stage is where you're going to put your slides. So let's just show you a slide of any type. These are permanently mounted slides, and you would put that underneath, starting with the lowest scanning lens. We'll go through the way it works in a little bit. I just wanted to show you the clip, which is this part. It's going to clip the slide in. You slide it in, and that allows you to move the slide around using these little knobs on the bottom. This is your light source. You can also adjust the light source down here, make it lower or higher. The last part that we haven't talked about are these over here. This is called the coarse adjustment. That's the outside one. It makes the stage move up and down in a big way, all right? And then the fine adjustment is this small one on the inside.